Good afternoon, everyone. I hope you all are doing well today. Unfortunately, I am unable to be there because today is the first day of my job at the Public Defender's Office. However, I really wanted to be there and share a few tips that I believe aided and assisted me in being successful on the bar exam. Just a little bit about myself, if there's anyone there who does not know me. I was admitted to St. Thomas University through the summer conditional program. And the summer conditional program is where students may have had a low LSAT score or low GPA, and so they're not directly admitted into law school and they have to compete in a summer conditional program. I myself had a low I had a good GPA, but I had a low LSAT score, and so therefore I was not directly admitted into a law school. But thank God that St. Thomas gave me opportunity to compete in the summer conditional, and not only was I admitted to St. Thomas, I finished among the top of the class. I was president of moot court, and I passed the bar the first time around. So all that, not to toot my own horn, but to say that if I can do it, you all can do it. With hard work and perseverance, you can do it. So a few tips that I would give you is, one, do not abandon what made you successful in law school. By the time you graduate and you get to the bar, you will have completed 3 years of law school. No matter where you finish in the class, top, middle, bottom, you finished. And so obviously you had some type of study habit that worked for you. So I would say, do not abandon that. If you are a audio person, listen to the lectures. If you are a visual person, make sure you're doing things visually. Me, I am a writer. I have to write things to understand it, to remember it. So I would, in law school, where other people would type their outlines, I would handwrite my outline because typing did not work for me. I would handwrite my note cards and things of that nature. So when I got to the bar exam, to bar preparation, I continue with the same method. I would handwrite my outlines. I had so many note cards because I realized I am not going to abandon what made me successful in law school. Number two, I would say, whatever program you take, Barbary, Kaplan, Themis. I personally, if you're wondering, I took Barbary, and I would say no matter what program you take, you're going to find there's going to be something that you like and something that you dislike. And when you talk to your other colleagues, you're going to find out that the same thing rings true for them. No matter what, I would say, if you work hard, you put in the time, you will do well on the bar. So for me, one lesson I had to learn early in the program that I believe made me successful in my bar preparation is that I did not adapt to the program. I adapted the program to me. What does that mean? That means that every day, whatever program you take, it's going to have assignments, daily assignments of what you should be doing. It may be contracts, property, read some essays, work on some multiple choice. Me, I adapted the program to myself in that if there were 6 assignments for that day, I did not work all 6 assignments. It's not that I did not want to work all 6 assignments. On some days I did, but I would just be so detailed and want to be so intricate in my study that sometimes I would look up and 10 hours would have passed and I only got through 2 of the subjects. 8 hours would have passed and I would still be on torts. And I'm like, oh my gosh. And I was concerned because the program was moving and I felt like I was being stagnant or I was moving very slowly. Another thing is that Barbary and whoever other program you may take, it says that if you do at least 70% or more of the program, then you'll pass, or you have a greater chance of passing. So some students, I talked to some of my colleagues because I had this theory of why I think some people did not pass. And in speaking to them, I discovered that some people, not all, I can only speak for the ones whom I spoke to personally, is that they were so consumed with and so concerned with getting to the 70+% just to say they did it, and not really taking the time to understand and dissect the material. So do not do that. Me personally, I probably finished 60, 64, 65% of the program, and I was a little concerned about it, but my thing was, if I know 60% and I know 60% well, I'm going to do well. Versus to say, oh, I completed 70, 80, 90% of the program and I really don't know it. So adapt the program to you. Do not abandon what has made you successful thus far in law school. And listen to your body. I study from home. You'll find out some people rotate where they study, but majority of the time I studied from home, and I liked it. Just no distractions. Some people aren't unable to study at home. For the first 2 weeks, I studied at the school library. Then after that, I decided to study from home. But I like the convenience of staying in my pajamas, walking to the kitchen, getting something to eat. And when I felt tired, I would just take a nap. I mean, there's only so much coffee and whatever you do, energy drinks. I didn't even do any energy drinks for the bar, but I just drank coffee. But there's only so much coffee you could drink where your body's like, I am tired. And so I would take 20-minute naps, 30-minute naps, and I would get up and get back at it. So that is what I say. Reach out to people, reach out to me, other alums who have passed. That's what I would do. Even sometimes in the middle of studying, when I would get so frustrated, I would just pick up the phone and I would call someone and I would say, hey, I'm freaking out. I'm getting frustrated. And they would just talk me through it. I would calm down and then go back to studying. I'm sure other people on the panel, they're going to talk to you about maintaining a healthy balance with eating, exercising, and things of that nature. But hard work hard, remain confident. I would say a big portion of the bar is being confident. Me, I got all my jitters out up front, I would say the first 3-4 weeks. And because I said by the time I get to that bar exam, I'm going to have to be super, super confident. And I cannot leave this out. I am a person of faith. I believe in God, and I prayed. I prayed a lot. Where other people would take smoke breaks, I would take prayer breaks. I would, whenever I felt stressed out, and I don't smoke, so I would just, another advantage of studying from home, I would just kneel down and pray and be like, Lord, help me. And so I would really say that helped me a lot. And so what I would leave you with is, 1, do not abandon what has made you successful in law school. 2, whatever program you take, adapt the program to you, your study habits, and don't try to beat the program, because you won't. There's way too much information that is thrown at you on a daily basis. And if you try to say, I'm going to beat the program, I'm going to stay up to task with the program, you're not going to do well. So it's not about beating the program. It's about knowing enough to pass the bar and knowing what you know very well. With that being said, I'm going to try to put my information somewhere on this video, and if not, I'm on Facebook, LinkedIn. You can definitely find me, contact me, email me when the time comes for you to study for the bar, and I'm available for any questions or anything that you may have. I hope you all enjoy the rest of the panel discussion, and we'll have a great day. Thank you.